generally two types. Number 2 is system software. Application software is Mozilla Firefox, MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint Viewer, and ... etc. Second type of software is system software. System software is nothing but BSL, drivers, or its operating system, etc. is called as a system softwares. Probably users will be going to use this softwares for different purposes. The same way, the developer of particular software will be going to create or else categorize those softwares according to their requirement. Requirement might be individual requirement, or else business requirement, or else enterprise requirement. They will going to categorize into two types. Number 1 is commercial softwares. Number 2 is non-commercial software. Commercial software is nothing but the software which can be used to fulfill individual requirement without purchasing. Without paying some amount of money to purchase or owning software, we can able to fulfill our individual requirement by downloading those softwares from internet. As a user, I would like to convert one pen drive as a bootable device. My requirement is I need to install operating system in my computer with the help of USB pen drive. As a user, directly you are unable to copy and paste the operating system in USB pen drive. So that reason, as a technical savvy, you need to make that normal USB pen drive as a bootable device by choosing one operating system. In order to convert normal USB pen drive to bootable device, we need to use one software. The software is, for example, there are many softwares or converting tools are used to convert normal USB pen drive to bootable pen drive. As per my experience, as per my knowledge, one of the best tool to convert normal USB drive to bootable pen drive, that software is Rufus. Rufus is available with different versions. Rufus version, for example, 1.3.4. Another Rufus version is 1.2.5. The different type of versions of Rufus software is available on net. As a user, you need to download particular version of Rufus. Earlier, I provided the two versions of Rufus. One is 1.3.4, another one is 1.2.5. Out of these two versions, which one is updated and upgraded software? Second one. Why? Because the number of 1.2.5 is updated, the number is greater than before or first one. So that reason, second software is updated and upgraded software. As a technical savvy, as a IT engineer, before installing any software or application in your computer or server, first you need to check the updated or upgraded version of particular software. Once you having knowledge on particular software, definitely you can able to install those softwares or tools. As a user, my requirement, I need to install particular software. For example, Rufus. Definitely I'm going to install updated and upgraded software, which is Rufus 1.2.5 version. Why? Because in updated version softwares, we can able to get more features and tools. So that reason, as a technical savvy, always we need to install updated versions of software in our computer or servers. And coming to softwares are categorized into two types. Number 1 is non-commercial and commercial. Earlier I discussed about one software. The software is Rufus. Rufus is a non-commercial software. To fulfill individual requirement without paying any amount, we can able to own the proprietary license on that particular software. We can able to use that softwares. This is called as a non-commercial softwares. The developer of this non-commercial softwares, they will going to share their own developed softwares to someone developer to modify the developed softwares or applications. These are generally called as a non-commercial softwares. What about another category of softwares? Second category of software is commercial softwares. This commercial, in order to use commercial softwares for individual or business or enterprise requirement, we need to purchase those commercial softwares by spending some amount of money. Before installing software or application, we need to read the proprietary license terms and conditions. For example, I would like to install Vmware Workstation. Vmware Workstation is a application which can be used to create number of virtual machines in our computer or servers. This VMware Workstation has developed by one company. That company name is VMware. In order to use that VMware Workstation, first we need to purchase that application by spending some amount of money. Those applications are generally called as a commercial purpose. Those applications are used for commercial purpose. Probably that company will be going to provide this application, this type of commercial applications, on free basis, certain period of time to the users. That free time is nothing but trial version. They will going to provide that application in the form of trial version that will work for certain period of time. That is nothing but trial period. It might be 3 months or it might be 1 month. After completion of 1 month or 3 months, that application license will be going to expire. Any application license has expired, that application, pre-installed applications will not work effectively in your computer. So that reason, in order to use commercial application, definitely we need to own the proprietary license by spending some amount of money from developer or else manufacturer. In this session, I am going to show you installation of software. Probably we will going to use internet connection to download any type of applications to fulfill individual or business requirements. As per this session, I am going to show how to install softwares. In my computer, due to some reasons I don't have internet connection, no problem. I'm going to show you how to install softwares in this computer, and once the software has installed successfully in this computer, later I'm going to show you one more practical to uninstall softwares. On the desktop, look at screen on everybody. On screen desktop, you can able to see one folder. Earlier I created this folder with the many softwares. On the screen you can able to see there are two applications are there. Those two applications are VMware Workstation 11.1.2 and another application version is VMware Workstation. First one is 11 version, second one is 12 Pro version. Out of these two softwares, which one is updated and upgraded one? Definitely second one. That the software version is 12 version. The number is greater than with first one. Second number application is greater than first one. So that reason, definitely second one is updated and upgraded software. On the bottom, you can able to see two more softwares. These are two first 2.3. Another one is 1.4.12. Out of these two, which software is updated and updated one based on number? First one is updated and updated one 2.3. In order to convert normal pen drive as a bootable to install operating system in computers, we will going to use this route first. Coming to first two applications or softwares, VMware Workstation, which can be used to create number of virtual machines in our computer. As per today's session, we will going to focus on installation of software. On the screen, first I would like to install VMware Workstation version 12. So that reason, just open this folder. When we try to open this folder, in this folder you can able to see the different sub files or folders. Okay, this VMware Workstation is compatible to use in operating system as well as Windows operating system. Here it is showing VMware Workstation 12 version. It is compatible to use in Windows operating system. In my laptop currently I am using Windows operating system. I would like to install VMware Workstation 12 version that is compatible to use in Windows. Open this folder. In this folder you can able to see one set of file. To install any software or application, we need to run default file. The file is set of file. The default file of any software or application is .exe files. We need to run as a administrator, has a technical savvy. In order to install software in this computer, I am going to run one set of file. By default extension of that set of file for Windows is .exe. exe stands for executable file. I need to run as a administrator. I need to run this executable file as a administrator to install the software. Look at screen everyone. I'm going to run this executable setup file in order to install the software. Select and right click this setup file to install VMware Workstation version 12. Click on Run as Administrator. If you try to install this software directly by clicking opening, definitely it will be going to prompt one message. That message is to specifying administrator name and credentials. To overcome that barrier, if you logged in as administrator in your computer, definitely you can able to run any setup file to install software or application by choosing one option called Run as a Administrator. Probably this type of security will be going to prevent unauthorized users to preventing installation of softwares or applications. Just try to install the software. Click on Run as a Administrator. It's loading. Right. It is showing one pop-up preparing VMware Workstation for installation. VMware Workstation Pro version 12. Everyone need to put focus on screen to identify the installation process. To understand the installation process of any software, look at screen. It's verifying file. In order to extract the setup file, it is verifying the file. Sometimes it takes a bit longer time. No need to worry. Just wait a few minutes, few seconds to observe installation process of software. Now it is showing one more message that is preparing to install. Here in the pop-up it is showing welcome to the VMware Workstation Pro Setup Wizard. Click on, in order to install this workstation, click on next. By clicking next, it is asking to agree the license terms and conditions of owner of the software. Actually this workstation application the software has developed by VMware. In order to install this trial version of VMware Workstation application, first we need to check mark the box I accept license terms and conditions. Probably has a technical savvy, we can able to install softwares. Those softwares are available in the form of trial versions. These trial version applications are valid for a certain period of time. After completion of the certain period, the softwares will be going to expire. If any software or application license has expired, we can't use. As a user, if you try to use expired license software, that will be going to make different effects on your computer. Especially computer will be going to malfunction. Check mark the box I accept the license terms and conditions to install the software. Click on install. Here it is showing if you try to install this software, probably it will be going to install in C drive, one folder in the C drive, one folder program files, especially program files 86. Under that program files 86, one more folder it will be going to get installed. That folder name is VMware. Under that VMware folder, it will be going to get installed on specific folder. That folder is VMware Workstation. Click on next. Check for product updates on startup. In my laptop, if I have internet connection, definitely if this box is check marked, definitely it will be going to check updated and upgraded version of this software. No need to check mark this box. No problem to check marking this box. Probably I don't have any internet connection. And one more box is there here, check mark, by default check mark. Help improve the VMware Workstation Pro. Send anonymous system data and using statics to VMware. Means system data will be going to share with this application. Is it required to check mark this box? If it is required, check mark. If it is not required, just uncheck this box. Click on next. By clicking next, here it is showing create a shortcut for VMware Workstation 2 Pro in this following place. See what actually it is asking. Has a technical savvy, in order to install this software, whenever I try to install this software, the pre-installed software is available in the form of shortcut that can be arranged on desktop of computer. As a user, in order to use or open the software, go to desktop directly, just double click on that shortcut of particular software. This is one of the simple and easiest way to open and utilize pre-installed softwares. So that reason you can able to arrange the software in the form of shortcut on desktop as well as start menu. Just focus on screen, computer screen. Here you can able to see two options. Number one is desktop, another one is start menu programs folder. That is nothing but the installed software is available in the form of shortcut on desktop as well as start menu. No problem. Click on next. Ready to install VMware Workstation Pro? Definitely. My intention is to install the software. Click on install. The installation process has started. Look at screen. The installation process is going on. It is prompting one message. Please wait while the setup wizard installs VMware Workstation Pro. Some softwares might takes bit longer time to install in computers. It depends on computer configuration. It depends on type of software that you want to install on particular computer. Around 70% of installation process is over. We need to wait for remaining 30%. On the desktop you can able to see one shortcut has automatically arranged during the installation of this software. Wait a minute to check the installation of this software. Starting service, registering products. The purpose of registering product to give some certain period to use this application based on trial version. It is taking a bit longer time. I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to you. Finally, it is asking license key. Actually, I'm trying to install trial version. So that reason, just skip this option. Now, software has successfully installed in your computer. I would like to open this software. The pre-installed software is arranged in the form of shortcut on desktop of this computer. How to use pre-installed software on the desktop? You can able to see one shortcut, the shortcut key for open Vmware Workstation. Open this software. Wait a minute, it's not accepting. Unsupportable file. Okay, no problem. Look at screen. On the screen you can able to open this pre-installed software. It is asking license key to open this software. I want to try VMware Workstation 12 for 30 days only. So that reason I would like to use this software has a trial version. So that reason enter valid email address to use this one. Right, I open the software, I install the software, and finally I open. As per my requirement, I can able to use this software. Basically, this VMware Workstation software is used to create virtual machines. Physical machine is nothing but my laptop. Virtual machine, physical machines contains physical existency and shape, laptops and desktops. What about virtual machine? The machine which doesn't contain physical existency and shape is called as a virtual machine. The work performance of physical machine as well as virtual machines both are same approximately. This is the way to installing softwares in computer based on your requirement. In the same way you can able to install Microsoft Office or else different applications or softwares. You can able to install games, you can able to install browsers, you can able to install drivers packs, you can able to install any type of software or application. As per today's session, first lab installation of software is over. I would like to check it out whether the installed software is available in this computer or not. Open control panel, go to start, open control panel, select in the control panel, select category, go to programs, under programs you can able to see uninstall a program. When you try to click on uninstall a program, this computer will be going to show different type of pre-installed softwares. Many softwares are pre-installed earlier. Today I installed one software, that is VMware Workstation. The location of this VMware Workstation is different. Let's see. Go to my computer, C drive, open program files, especially 86. Under that VMware, what was that? VMware folder. Under that VMware Workstation. This is the location of this software. Default location of this software is C drive, program files, VMware folder. Under that VMware folder, one more subfolder is there, VMware Workstation. Before installing this software, the software pre-installed location it's shown. Based on that installation of software, you can able to identify the location. Probably all softwares and programs will be going to stored in C drive program files, especially 86 program files. Right. As per today's session, I am going to show you how to uninstall the software. In order to uninstall any pre-installed software, we have to use one console. That console is control panel. On the screen, look at focus. Go to start, click on control panel. Under control panel, you can able to see the category option. You can able to put it in large icons. You can able to put it in category. Better to arrange the control panel items by selecting category. Under programs, you can able to see uninstall program. Click on uninstall program. Which pre-installed program you want to uninstall? Probably VMware Workstation. Select and right click VMware Workstation. Click on change. Try to uninstall VLC media player. What it is showing? Uninstall. Try to uninstall Google Chrome. What it is showing? Select and right click particular pre-installed software. It shows uninstall. Why this VMware Workstation is not showing uninstall? As per developer, as per this application, as per configuration of this application, developer has gave different option. That option is change. By clicking change, what will happen? See, select and right click pre-installed software. Click on change. What it is showing? It is showing same wizard. Before installing the software, it showed same wizard. Now also it is showing same wizard. Click on next. By clicking next, it is asking change. Three options are it is showing. Number 1 is change, number 2 is repair, number 2 is remove. Let's you change the way features are installed. Earlier, I blindly installed this software with default features. As a technical savvy, as a IT engineer, as per my requirement, I need to change pre-installed features in this software. For that purpose, we need to use first option called as a change. In order to repair, as a technical savvy, as a IT engineer, sometimes in production environment, you are responsible to install softwares in computers. Some pre-installed softwares will be going to show different type of errors while opening. As a employee, as a users, when they try to do their day-to-day operational work on their dedicated computers in production environment, sometimes pre-installed softwares or applications will be going to show different type of error messages. Who is responsible to fix the issues from pre-installed softwares on individual computers on the network? Administrator. As an administrator, as an IT engineer, you are responsible to fix the issues of pre-installed softwares on individual computers. For example, if we are facing any issue from this pre-installed software such as VMware Workstation version 12, definitely you need to log in as an administrator on respective computer and go to control panel, select and right click pre-install software and click on uninstall or change. Over there you can able to get one option called as a repair. On the screen you can able to see one option called as a repair. This repair option is generally used to fix the many bugs or issues from particular pre-installed softwares. One more option is available over here, that is remove. My intention is I need to uninstall the pre-installed software in this computer. Click on remove. Click on including shortcuts for pre-installed softwares on desktop and some other license key information also. Click on next. Ready to remove VMware Workstation Pro. Definitely my intention is I need to remove or uninstall the pre-installed VMware Workstation software from this computer. Click on remove. Now it is showing status. The status bar is showing regarding uninstallation of software. Wait a minute. Uninstalling different features and tools, supportive tools of VMware Workstation, removing VMware Workstation files also. Right, finally, uninstallation process of this software has successfully finished. Click on finish. Just refresh this control panel. Can you able to see VMware Workstation pre-installed software over here in this list? No. The software is successfully uninstalled. Moreover, on desktop you can't see shortcut for VMware Workstation. This is the way to installing and uninstalling softwares. There are different softwares and applications as per user, as per administrator requirement. You need to install and uninstall. To work as a IT expert in production environment, you must have knowledge on working process of particular software or applications in your environment. As administrator, you are responsible to install softwares in individual computers or else bulk number of computers. How to install single software to the n number of targeted computers in your network. As a technical savvy, as administrator, in order to install single software to the number of targeted computers automatically over the network, we have to use scripts. What is the script? Script is a set of sequential instructions that can be used in automation purpose. What is the general meaning of automation? Automation is nothing but without human interaction, something has to be done on client machine side. As a technical savvy, my intention is I need to deploy and install one application or software in targeted computers over the network automatically. For that purpose, I need to use scripts, or else I need to use different tools. With the help of tools or scripts, I can able to install required applications in single computer as well as a number of computers. This is today's session. I hope you guys are understood today's session. That session is nothing but installation of software, reverting software and uninstalling or removing softwares. Thank you for watching the session. Thank you for your great patience to listening my presentation. Have a great day. See you in next session with different topic. Thank you. Bye bye. See you. Hi everyone, welcome to Google IT Support Certification course. In this session we will going to learn troubleshooting. You have learned computer hardware, operating system and software layers in computer architecture model. And today you will going to learn one of the important layer of computer architecture is troubleshooting. As a IT support specialist, one of the important role and responsibility is to fixing the issues. For example, when a user suffering from any application or any software issue, as a IT support specialist, you need to fix the issue. If users are suffering with the applications or softwares while opening, or whether the applications or softwares are crashed, as a IT support engineer, you need to fix the issue. Identifying root cause of the problem and fixing the issue is one of the important role. In order to fix or sort the issues from softwares or applications or any computers or servers, as a IT support specialist, you need to sort out the problem. In troubleshooting, what is the general meaning of troubleshooting? Troubleshooting is nothing but ability to diagnose and fixing the issues is called as a troubleshooting. As per today's session, we will going to learn how to troubleshoot the issues from computers or softwares or applications. Let's see today's session. On the screen you can able to see the troubleshooting. Have a look on screen. Today's session is troubleshooting. How to troubleshoot an issue? There are different sequential steps to fix an issue. Build positive interaction with the user. One of the important and vital role of IT support engineer is to identifying the root cause of the problem and sort out the issue, and Moreover, we have to build the positive interaction with users. Most of the companies will be going to uses IT engineer to provide effective and efficient services to their customers or else users. In this case, IT engineer will be going to directly support and interact with users. He will going to play the vital role to build the positive interaction with the company and user by fixing issues. Whenever user has contacted the company with the chat or email or phone, as I had IT support engineer, we need to provide effective and efficient resolutions to the users. There are different sequential steps to fix an issue, build positive interaction with users. What are those steps? Before going to discuss about different troubleshooting steps to fix or sort out the issue and build positive interaction with users, we have to talk about little bit more troubleshooting. General meaning of troubleshooting is ability to diagnose and fixing the issues from computers or softwares and servers. As an IT support engineer, we have to sort out the issue. That is nothing but isolating the issues. For example, if you are feeling sick, definitely you will going to contact the doctor. Without asking questions, without probing you to gather information, definitely he never going to give a prescription with the suggested medicines to the patients. First, he will going to probe patient to get more information regarding his issues, his disease. Later, doctor will be going to sort out the root cause of the problem, and finally will going to prepare the prescription with with good medicines. This is the way to troubleshooting. As an IT support engineer and doctor, they both will be going to play the same role in order to fix issues by finding causes. Root cause will be going to provide different issues. If we try to find root cause, definitely we can able to sort out the many issues from softwares or applications or computers. So that reason, in this session we have to understand different steps to perform troubleshooting. First step to start troubleshooting to fix an issue. As a IT support specialist, we have to ask the question: whenever user has came with problem in his laptop, for example, user is A, IT support engineer or IT support specialist is B. As per my perception, I would like to give different examples to understand how to probe the users, how to sort or filter the issue to find out the root cause of the problem. In this case, first step to start the troubleshooting step to fix the issues is asking questions. Whenever A has came to contact particular IT support engineer to fix the issue from laptop, that for example issue is my computer is broken. If user has saying some words regarding his computer problem, the problem is computer has broken. In this case, IT support engineer is a B. B will be going to respond in a proper manner. There are two different scenarios to find out the root cause of the issue. For example, first scenario is not so good scenario. Just go through with not so good scenario. For example, one user has came with problem in his laptop. The problem from laptop of particular user is laptop has broken. In the not so good scenario, definitely as a IT support specialist, I'm going to say something to the user. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your laptop has broken. You need to purchase new laptop by spending around $1,000. Is this correct answer to the user? Definitely user or customer will be going to dissatisfied with our services. One of the main role and responsibility of IT support specialist is to building positive interaction with users. The same way he has to provide the effective troubleshooting steps to fix the issue or sort out the issue. Earlier we discussed the first scenario. That scenario is not so good scenario. Just take one more scenario to sort out the issue. Same question, the user has came with my computer is broken. That is nothing but user has facing something problem from his computer. Whenever he try to restart the computer is getting block screen error. In this case, as an IT support specialist, we need to respond in a proper way, and moreover we have to sort out the problems. For example, user has came with my computer has broken. In this case, as a IT support specialist, first we need to get more information regarding issue. We need to ask the question. First step to start the troubleshooting step to fix the issue. In second scenario, that's so good scenario, as a IT support engineer, I need to pose a question to the user. That question is nothing but, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I understand your problem, your computer has broken. Since how long you are facing this issue? She or he, the user will be going to say, from last night. Definitely, okay. The she or he is facing the problem from computer. The computer is unable to start normally. It is showing black screen error. So that reason, as per user perception, computer has broken. As a IT support specialist, I need to get some more information regarding that issue. In this case, I need to ask and gather some more information regarding issue. What you have done, then immediately I'm going to ask or pose one more question to the user. To fix the issue, have you tried any troubleshooting step? Definitely the user is not a technical savvy. They will going to say, just I try to hit the power button and it is not showing any information. Moreover, computer OS has not booted and it is not showing anything on the screen. In this case, as a IT support specialist, definitely I'm going to start the computer. After starting the computer, I'm going to perform some troubleshooting steps. By posing questions as a IT support specialist, you will going to get some more information regarding the issue. You got some information from user. She or he attempt to restart the computer. She hears one beep sound that computer has restarted, but computer has not showing anything. Finally, it is showing black screen error. In this case, as a IT support engineer, I need to perform troubleshooting step. That is nothing but definitely I'm going to check. First troubleshooting step is to brightness, increasing the brightness of screen. If I try to increase the brightness of screen, definitely I'm going to see the display on computer. This is the one of the effective way to fix the issues from computer or software or servers. As a IT support specialist, one of the important and vital role to fixing the issue in an effective manner. And what you understood, I hope you understood, first step to start the troubleshooting step is to asking a question to the user or customer in order to fix or sort out the issues. On the screen, you can able to identify one more effective method to fix the issues by performing troubleshooting steps. As a IT support specialist, in order to fix the issues from computer or softwares or servers, whether it is software or hardware related issues, we need to follow the one more effective method to perform troubleshooting. That method is isolating the problem. What is this isolating the problem? Isolating the problem is nothing but probing the customer to obtain or get more information regarding issue. For example, one user is asking X value is less than 100, and again she asked what is the value of X. User try to find the information about X. As per screen example, on the screen here you can able to see X value is less than 100, and the user or customer need information about X value, exact what is the value of X. In this case, as a IT support engineer, definitely I am going to pose some questions and I will try to gather or find out some more information regarding issue. For example, as a IT support specialist, in order to pose questions to gather some more information, that is nothing but isolating the problem. In order to isolate the problem, definitely I am going to pose some questions. Some questions nothing but is this X value is 28? Definitely she will going to say no. Is this X value is 32? No, definitely no. For example, if I try to ask one more question, that is X value is 52, definitely she will going to say no. I think X value is 68, definitely she will going to say no. And last question I'm going to pose as a IT support specialist to the user, that is fifth question. The question is this X value is 78? Definitely she will going to say no. Finally, by posing 5 questions to the user, I am unable to sort out and fix the issue. This type of method to fixing the issues by performing troubleshooting steps will be going to discourage the customer. In this case, as a IT support specialist, I need to sort out the issue. I need to half of the issue. How to isolate the issue? User problem is she or he has to find the x value, that x value is less than 100. In this case, definitely as a IT support specialist, I am going to pose one question to of the issue. That of the issue is, may I know, is this x value is less than 28? Definitely she will going to say, for example, she would like to say yes, yes. Second question I am going to pose, is this x value is less than 50? Yes, she will going to say yes. And finally, third question I am going to pose, is this x value is greater than 45? Definitely if value is, x value is in between 45 to 50, definitely she will going to say x value is greater than 45. The final question, the fourth question, I am going to try to sort out the issue, isolate the issue. I think x value is 48. Definitely if it is right, she will going to say yes, x value is 48. I got the answer. Definitely customers or users will be going to feel satisfied with our services. Why we are using services? One of the important role and responsibility of IT support specialist is to providing effective troubleshooting steps to fix the issues. That is nothing but we need to provide effective and efficient services to the customers or users in production environment or else in some other ways. Probably IT support specialist will be going to provide troubleshooting steps in two different ways, face-to-face scenarios and through remotely they will going to fix the issues. Whenever IT support specialists attempt to fix the issue from user laptop or computer or some other things by taking remote desktop connection, directly we can able to, there is a less scope, there is a more scope, or else this is an effective way to sort out the issue. Another way to face, when user try to contact a particular organization, IT support specialist to sort out the issue through email or chat or phone call, we have to handle the users in an effective manner by posing questions. Another way is isolating the problem. How to troubleshoot an issue? This is today's session. In this session, we discussed first two ways to provide troubleshooting information to fix the issues. First way is ask a question. Second way is isolating problem. We discussed the first example, that is x value is less than 100. And what about then x value is, this is over. Another example to understand isolating the problem. Access is denied while opening drive or folder. For example, one user from laptop is facing issue. That issue is when she or he attempt to open folder or drive, she or he getting one error message. That error message is access is denied. Whenever user has contacted IT support specialist with some issue, as a IT support specialist, we need to respond in a proper manner, and moreover we need to isolate the problem. The second example to understand isolation of issue is, just go through with one example, access is denied while opening drive or folder. In this case, as a IT support specialist, I am going to ask something. For example, user is A, IT support specialist is B. Definitely B will be going to ask, may I know how to help you? B is a user. He or she will be going to say, I'm sorry to contact you, but I'm facing some problem with the drive or folder. Whenever I try to open drive or folder, I'm getting one error message. I'm unable to open drive. Could you please sort out the issue? B is a IT support specialist. B will be going to probe the user to isolate the problem or else get more information regarding issue to find out root cause of the problem. In this case, B will be going to try to gather more information. We are going to ask one question to the user. Have you done any changes on particular drive or folder earlier? Definitely user A will be going to say, I just made some modifications in permissions, resulting and later I am unable to open drive or folder. I am getting one error message. That message is access is denied. If user is unable to say exact error message, has a technical savvy, has a IT support specialist, B, need to probe or isolate the problem by posing one more question to the user. That is nothing but, whenever you try to open drive or folder, are you getting any error message while trying to open drive or folder? Definitely user will be going to say the or else provide information about exact error. Whenever user attempt to open drive or folder, she will be going to get error. Definitely she will going to provide that error information to the IT support specialist. If they got a error message, access is denied, she will going to say that I got a error message while opening drive or folder. That error message is access is denied. Has a technical savvy, by isolating the problem, one of the easiest way to find out root cause to fix the issue. Let's see the practical scenario on this laptop. Look at screen, everyone. In my computer list, I have one drive. The drive name is F drive. In this F drive, whenever I try to open, sorry, not this F drive, listen. Here on the my computer screen, you can able to see one drive. The drive is E drive. Whenever user try to open this drive, it is showing access is denied. In this case, as a IT support specialist, you need to fix the issue. The main problem is while the user is getting error message, that error message is access is denied while attempt to open drive or folder. In order to fix the issue, I need to pose a question to the user. Have you done any changes in this drive earlier? Definitely user will be going to say something. If she done any changes in this drive, definitely she will going to provide some information to us. If she is unable to say information, she is not saying I haven't done any changes earlier in this drive, but now in the morning, today morning, whenever I try to open this drive, I am fixing issue. In order to sort out this issue as a IT support specialist, you must have superb and good technical knowledge to sort out the issues. The main problem while opening this drive is access is denied. That is nothing but 100%, and out of 100%, 70% issue root cause from permissions. How to change the permissions? In order to sort out this issue, just go through with the active drive. This drive is working fine. The drive name is, for example, D. Open D drive. Here you can able to see one file. I can able to open properly this drive, and I can able to open one file. Let's see the default permissions of this drive, this healthier drive in this computer. Go to properties of this drive, click on properties. In the properties list, you can able to see one tab called as a security. In the security list, security is nothing but default permissions to open this drive. Those permission in the permission list of this drive, how many authorized users names are inserted, added over here. Authenticated users, number 1, number 2 is system, number 3 is administrators, number 4 is users. By default, on the permission list of this healthy drive, some authorized user groups are added over here. But what about unhealthy drive? Let's look at it. Select this unhealthy drive, click on properties, try to click or select security tab. The security tab, the permission list of this drive, it is not showing by default or authorized user groups over here. Has a technical savvy, has a IT support specialist, I need to add default authorized user group names in the permission list of this drive. How to add? Click on edit, click on add. First I need to add administrators. If you are unable to write full name, administrators, what it is showing. If you are unable to write full word or else exact word by making spelling mistake, you are unable to add particular authorized user name in the permission list of this drives. I added one authorized user in the permission list of this drive. That authorized user is administrators of this computer. I added one authorized user group is added, and later I need to add one more authorized user group, that is system users. It's identified, click on check name, identified, click on OK. and I need to add one more authorized and authenticated users, that is type authenticated. Click on check names, authenticated users, click on OK. I added by default 3 authorized user groups over here, and I would like to add one more user, that is nothing but only users. It will be going to take its right, Dell PC users. I added by default authorized and authenticated user groups in the permission list of this drive. Click on apply, click on OK, click on OK. Now this drive ready to use. Try to open this drive and get or retrieve your data from this drive. The earlier created drives, pre-created data is available in this drive. This is the way to sort out an issue. This is called as isolating the problem. In order to perform troubleshooting steps to fix the issue, as an IT support specialist, we need to find out the root cause, and finally we need to fix the issues. In this case, first step to start troubleshooting steps is ask a question, and next one is isolating the problem. I hope you guys are understood first to most effective 2 methods to start troubleshooting steps to fix the issue. Let's see one more effective method to sort or fix the issues by performing troubleshooting steps. Follow the cookie crumbs. One more effective method to start troubleshooting steps to fix the issues is follow the cookie crumbs. FunCat app crashed. The example is FunCat is one application. Unfortunately, this application in phone or mobile is crashed. Let's try to understand follow the cookie crumbs. What is the general meaning of this word follow the cookie crumbs? Follow the cookie crumbs is nothing but, as a IT support specialist, you need to obtain information regarding issue from user from starting to till now. That is called as a follow the cookie crumbs. You need to get more and more information, gather more information regarding issue. What is the exact issue? When it has started, have you made any changes to cause or affect this problem? We need to get this type of information from user. This is called as a follow the cookie crumbs. And this, to understand, third effective method to start troubleshooting steps to fix the issue is follow the cookie crumbs. To understand this method, we have to go through with one example. One username is A. A has came and she gave a mobile. She's actually suffering problem with one application. Earlier she installed one app. That app name is FunCat. In the initial days, that app is worked fine, but now suddenly what happened? The last night she is facing issue with that particular app in her phone. In this case, user will be going to contact IT support specialist. If she would like to say something information about a particular issue on application, definitely she will going to give a phone. Whenever I try to open this app, it is showing it is crashed, it is not responding, it's not properly opening. This information will be this type of information will be provided by user to the IT support engineers. In this case, IT support engineers, we have to respond in a proper manner. Good morning, for example, good morning user, how can I help you? User will be going to say, I'm facing issue from particular app which is earlier installed in my phone. What was the app name? May I know the app name? The app name is FunCat. Has it IT support specialist B will be going to pose one more question to the user A. We will be going to pose one more question. That question is nothing but, have you made any changes earlier before starting the issue? Definitely, if she made any changes on that particular app, definitely she will going to provide that information to us. Or else, we need to ask one more type of question. When this issue has started from this application, user A will be going to say, just last night. In this next step, as the IT support specialist, we need to ask one more question. That question is, have you made any changes in this app earlier or as last night? Yes, if she made any changes, definitely she will going to say, I just updated my app, that app is FunCat. Oh, in this case, IT support specialists need to respond in a proper manner. Follow the cookie crumbs is nothing but posing questions, isolating the problem, and gathering information from starting to till now, till the issue which is arise today. That is called as a follow the cookie crumbs. Now, by asking question, isolating the issue, and gathering more and more information from initial days to starting day to till today, I can able to easily resolve the issue. Actual problem is user has attempted to update pre-installed app, that app name is FunCat. When she tried to update that app, the issue is raised. In this case, as the IT support specialist, I need to roll back particular app and fix the issue. This is the one of the effective troubleshooting step to fix the issue from user phone or user computer. Instead of asking questions, isolating the problem, and follow the cookie crumbs, if directly has a technical savvy, if I directly attempt to troubleshoot issue, that issue is she is unable to open FunCat app. In this case, one of the another way is, if I attempt to fix the issue directly by uninstalling app, which will not resolve. Uninstalling and reinstalling applications in computer or phones will not the fix the issue. We need to ask a question, we need to get some more information from user or customer, and next way isolating the problem, probe the user to find out more information, and follow the cookie crumbs. That is nothing but gain or get or obtain more and more information from starting to till now. In this case, we can able to resolve the issues easily. I hope third effective method to start troubleshooting step to fix the issue is follow the cookie crumbs. I hope you guys are understood this follow the cookie crumbs. And fourth effective method to fixing or sort out the issues from computers or softwares or phones or some other things, as a IT support engineer, I need to start with the quickest step first. Fourth step to perform troubleshooting steps to fix the issues from user computer or softwares is start with the quickest step first. Example to understand fourth effective method to start troubleshooting step is unable to open an application or software. This is example. Let's discuss. The fourth way, one user has came and actually she is facing with one application which is installed in the computer. She's problem is whenever she try to open that application, she is unable to see that application in open mode. Whenever she attempt to open that application, it is not loading properly. Definitely in this case, users will be going to feel unhappy. In this case, as a IT support specialist, we have to provide effective and efficient services to the customers or users. Whenever user has came with the issue, as a IT support specialist, first I need to sort out the issue. I need to frame some sequential troubleshooting steps to fix the problem. In order to fix the issue, I need to find out root cause. In this case, as a IT support specialist, I'm going to uninstall and reinstall the application on the computer. Is this effective way to uninstalling and reinstalling application to fix the issue from user computer while she attempt to open application is unable to load? Is this correct way? No, it's not a right way. In this case, as a IT support specialist, I need to find out shortest method, shortest way to resolve the issue. One of the important role of IT support specialist is to save the valuable time of user or customer as well as our time also. We need to provide fastest troubleshooting or else fastest resolution to particular problem on computers to the users. In the fourth way, as a technical support, as a IT support specialist, I need to find out shortest and quickest step to fix the issue. For example, user issue is she is unable to open application. In this case, I need to ask some question and gain some information and isolating the problem. Finally, follow the cookie crumbs. After getting so much information, I need to perform troubleshooting step by start with the quickest step first. That first step is I need to ask one question. After installation of this application, have you restarted your computer? Definitely, if she restarted, the problem is different. If she haven't restarted the computer, that is the main issue. One of the effective way, fastest step to fix the issue, that issue from application, pre-installed application, is we need to restart the computer. By restarting computers, many application issues will be going to resolve. Moreover, when we try to install application in computer, in order to changes make effect of installation of particular application, computer need to restart. We need to keep this word in our mind to fix the issues from application. If user has installed that application earlier, if she is unable to open that application, another troubleshooting step is to restarting the computer in a normal mode. By restarting our boot up computer in a normal mode, will be going to provide effective troubleshooting. That troubleshooting step is quickest step to fix the issues from applications. This is another method to fix or sort out the issues in order to start troubleshooting steps. In this session, how many ways or effective methods to perform or start troubleshooting steps you understood. I hope you understood different methods to start troubleshooting steps to fix the issue. First method is ask a question. Another method is isolating the problem. And third method is follow the cookie crumbs. And fourth way is start with quickest step first. I hope you guys are understood these first four methods to start troubleshooting steps as an IT support specialist to fix the issues by finding root causes. And the remaining steps will be discussed in another session. I hope you guys are understood this topic, right? And I would like to give some other information regarding troubleshooting. For example, one user has came with one problem. As an IT support specialist, I need to fix the issue. I need to gain customer satisfaction or else user satisfaction. One of the important role of IT support specialist is to build positive interaction with the user and organization. So that reason, in order to build positive information, in order to get customer satisfaction, I need to provide effective and efficient resolution to fix the issues by having good technical knowledge as well as communication skills. One of the important fundamental tool to providing troubleshooting steps to fix the issue is to identifying the root cause with good subject knowledge. Another way is we must have good communication skills. If we have a good communication skills, we can able to effectively interact with users. Moreover, we can able to build positive interaction with user and organization. Probably users are facing any issues from computers or softwares. They will going to frustrated to find out right resolution. There are different difficult situations we need to face. As a technical savvy, we have to face difficult situations while providing troubleshooting steps to fix the issues from user computers. All issues might not have resolved by IT support specialists. Some issues will be resolved. In this session, I am providing effective methods to start troubleshooting steps to find out the root cause to fix the issues in applications or softwares or computers. Resolving issue is another thing, right? With good subject knowledge, by getting more information regarding issue from users, there are more chances to fix the issue. If it is hardware related issue, we are unable to resolve through remotely, or else through chat or phone call, or else through emails also. If it is required, definitely we will going to suggest the customers or else users to contact authorized service center of particular product or else particular software. But our work is to 100% we need to provide, 100% we need to sort out the issue. Finally, at any cost we need to fix the issue if it is possible. And moreover, we need to obtain customer or user satisfaction by giving effective troubleshooting steps to the user. Okay, and I hope you guys are understood in this session. And let's take one more scenario to sort out the issue. As per today's session, we discussed only 4 effective methods to sort or provide troubleshooting steps to fix the issues, and remaining steps will be discussed in another session. And in order to understand importance of these first 4 effective methods to provide troubleshooting steps, just go through with one more example. One user has came with one problem. The problem is computer is showing black screen error. The user computer issue is it's not showing anything on the display. In this case, as a IT support specialist, we need to sort out the issue. In order to sort out the issue, in order to prove the problem, as a technical savvy, we need to pose the questions. First, we need to ask the question. We have to start our conversation with the user. Hi, my name is Ravinder Sudala. How can I help you? Definitely, user will be going to contact us with. She will going to say her name. My name is Mary. Actually, I am facing some issue with my computer. Whenever I try to hit power button, it is showing nothing. It is showing only black screen error. It is not appears anything on the computer display. The main problem on computer is user unable to say anything on the display. As a IT support specialist, I need to understand, I need to think the issue on user perspective. She attempt to hit or click power up button in his laptop. She is getting black screen error. Nothing is happening. In this case, I need to ask a question to the user to sort out the issue. The sort out the issue is, first I am going to say, can you able to hear any sound, beep sound while attempt to start the computer? Definitely she will going to say, if she heard, definitely she will going to say one beep sound, I got it, one beep sound. Okay, means she restarted properly. And next question is, as a IT support specialist, I am going to ask, can you able to see any light whether the light is blinking on power button of your laptop? Definitely, if it is blinking, she will going to say, yeah, yes, it is blinking. And is there any physical, next question, third question to from my end to get more information regarding issue from user computer is, and is there any physical damage from your laptop? Have you did you drop your laptop from any height? Is there any physical damage? If it is happened, she will going to say, I think, I hope, but it is not happened. No, there is no physical damage. Then in this case, I am going to ask one more question. Have you tried to connect your laptop to another or external monitor to check the screen? If she tried the troubleshooting step, definitely she can able to identify. If she tried, yes, user will be going to say, yes, I tried to connect external monitor to my laptop to check whether the problem is laptop display. Yes, she said yes, and again it is showing black screen error. The problem is different. There is no physical damage from laptop screen. This is the way to sort out the issue, by posing questions, isolating the problem, and follow the cookie crumbs and start your troubleshooting steps with the quickest and fastest troubleshooting step. Remaining steps will be discussed to fix the black screen error in coming sessions. I hope you guys are understood the session. Thank you for watching this session. Have a great day. See you. Hi everyone, welcome to Google IT Support Certification course. In this session, we will going to discuss about troubleshooting. As per previous session, we discussed a little bit about troubleshooting. As an IT support specialist, one of the most important role is to performing troubleshootings to fix the issues from computers or softwares or servers. In order to work as a IT support specialist, you must have patience and communication skills and good subject knowledge. By having these three qualities, you can able to survive in production environment. So that reason, for this intention, we are giving this information to the users, to the viewers. As per today's session, we have to discuss troubleshooting part 2. Previous session, we discussed a little bit about troubleshooting. If we got an issue from computer or software or server as a IT support engineer, we need to perform some troubleshooting steps to fix the issue. Our work is to providing customer service. One of the most important role of IT engineer is to providing effective and efficient services to the customers or users. In this session, let's discuss troubleshooting. You have already learned about the hardware, operating system and software layers of the computer architecture model. Now it's time to learn about the most important layer, the user layer. In this user layer, we will going to discuss about troubleshooting. How to perform troubleshooting, how to perform sequential troubleshooting steps to fix an issue from computers or softwares. What is the general meaning of troubleshooting? Troubleshooting is the ability to diagnose and resolve a problem face to face or remotely. Troubleshooting problems and solid communication with the users may be one of the most important challenging part of your job as an IT support specialist. For example, if you are working as a IT support specialist, or else if you are working as a help desk support engineer for networking side, you have to fix the issues from computers or network or some other softwares or some other criterias. You will going to troubleshoot problems by performing sequential steps and having good communication skills to build the positive interaction with the users. This is the most challenging task of IT support specialist. Fixing problems and creating positive interaction with people are two fundamental skills that can be applied to almost any situation in the IT world and beyond. One of the most important skill of an IT support specialist is to knowing how to analyze an issue, identifying the causes and efforts. If you have a good subject knowledge, definitely we are going to provide effective and efficient troubleshooting steps to resolve the particular issue from computers or softwares. In order to provide sequential or proper troubleshooting steps to the users to find out root cause to fixing the issue, as administrator we must have good subject knowledge as well as communication skills in order to interact with users. That interaction should be positive interaction. In this session, we will going to learn how to troubleshoot an issue. Earlier, we discussed a little bit about how to troubleshoot an issue. There are some sequential steps to fix an issue and build positive interaction with user. Number one of the first and effective method to troubleshoot to fix an issue from computers or softwares or some other things, asking a question. As an IT support specialist, you don't know anything about user computer issues. In this case, in order to get more and more information regarding particular issue from computers, as an IT support specialist, you need to pose a questions regarding the particular problem from computers. Whenever IT support specialists try to pose a questions to the user, definitely we are going to provide some additional information regarding particular issue. By posing question to the user to find out more information regarding issue will be help you a lot to finding the root cause to fixing the issue. This is the first effective method to perform troubleshooting steps to fix an issue. Another troubleshooting step to fix the issues from computers or software is isolating the problem. Isolating is the problem is nothing but probing users to finding additional information to perform troubleshooting steps to easier for our work. In this case, we have to isolate the problem. We have to pose more questions and gain more data regarding particular problem from user in order to sort out the issue, in order to filter the issue to provide effective resolution to the particular problem. Another step, another effective method to performing troubleshooting step is to follow the cookie crumbs. What is the general meaning of cookie crumbs? In order to fix the issue from computers of particular users, we need to gain information from starting to till today by posing different questions, by obtain information regarding particular issue from computers. Another fourth effective method to perform troubleshooting steps to fix the issues from computer is start with the quickest step first. This is one of the most effective troubleshooting method to fix the issues from computers. Whenever user has contacted IT support specialist, we have to try to resolve issue as soon as possible. Why? Because one of the important rule of IT support specialist is to saving time of ours as well as users and moreover companies. In this case, we have to try to fix the issue by performing quickest step to fix the issue. As per today's session, we have to discuss fifth step of troubleshooting method. That method is troubleshooting pitfalls to avoid. Most of the IT support engineers will be going to do some mistakes while providing troubleshooting steps to fix the issues. So that reason, as a IT support specialist, we need to avoid the pitfalls while providing troubleshooting steps to the issue. If you have gained a lot of great fundamental troubleshooting skills, but there is some common pitfalls that you should try to avoid. If you got same issue from user over and over again, this is very difficult. So that reason, in this case, as a IT support specialist, we need to avoid some pitfalls. Pitfalls is nothing but unexpected issues. Pitfall number 1, going into autopilot mode. What is the general meaning of going into autopilot mode? Most cases, in order to fix the issues of users from computers or softwares, IT support specialists will be going to follow some common and traditional method. Following traditional and common method to fix any type of issue is not good. In this case, we have to move through the regarding issue to find out root cause by performing troubleshooting steps through common way. Common way is not applies every time. In this case, we have to go through with the issues out of the habit and without careful thoughts. If an IT support specialist, if you don't have proper knowledge on particular issue, result in we are unable to provide proper troubleshooting steps to fix an issue. This is not a good to work as a IT support specialist in order to resolve the problems from computers of particular users. So that reason, we have to avoid pitfall number 1, that is nothing but going into autopilot mode. Another pitfall 2, we need to avoid while providing troubleshooting steps to fix the issue. Probably a very big issue causes all other small problems. It's not good to spending little bit extra time to investigating the issue instead of trying to fix small holes. What will happen? As a IT support specialist, in order to fix the issue from computers or softwares, we will going to neglect small issues. Those small issues will be going to rise from the main issue. Instead of fixing the small issues from the computer or softwares, as a IT support specialist, mainly if I am focusing to fix root cause of the computer will not works. In this case, as a IT support specialist, don't waste your valuable time and don't spend a lot of time to fixing the root cause directly. First, you have to try to fix or close the small holes from the issue. Later, you have to concentrate on root cause. By fixing small holes, small problems in the computer or software might affect the root cause. Automatically root cause will be going to resolve. In this case, we have to follow the second pitfall, that is not finding root cause directly. This is fifth effective troubleshooting method to perform procedure of troubleshooting in order to fix the problems. Another method, sixth method to perform troubleshooting steps to fixing issue is process documentation. Users with different issues from computers or software frequently will be going to contact a concerned department of particular organization, and that particular department and concerned department IT support specialists will be going to ready to provide the services to the users. Whenever user has contacted with particular issue to the concerned department of particular organization, IT support specialists need to provide effective and efficient resolution to the problems of computer or softwares. For example, if you encounter a strange issue when helping a user out, this issue happens so often to you and your colleagues have encountered it. That is nothing but one user has frequently contacted concerned department with particular issue, and again the particular IT support specialist will be going to perform troubleshooting steps from starting to certain point. Every time whenever user try to contact concerned department with the particular issue from computer or software, technical support engineers will be going to ask the questions user from starting to ending again and again. This is not a good way to asking questions to probe the user to finding additional information about particular issue. In this case, we have to maintain process documentation. We have to maintain process documentation is nothing but whenever user first time contacted us with particular issue has a IT support specialist, we have to maintain proper documentation regarding particular issue of user. If we maintaining documentation, that will be going to help the IT support engineers to encounter the same issue from the user one more time. If user has contacted one more time with the same issue again, in this case other support IT specialists, he might be our colleague, will be going to read the process. Is this user has contacted earlier to concerned department? If he contacted, definitely the contacted information is available in the form of documentation. IT support specialist will be going to read that information. He can able to simplify his work to performing further troubleshooting steps to fix the issue. So that reason, just imagine if issue took hours of time to figure out root cause without writing documentation will not helps you and your colleagues, and he need to spend hours of time to figure out the issue from starting onwards, result in user will frustrated to give proper information regarding issue to sort out. Moreover, you will going to waste user time, company, and as well as your valuable time. So that reason, you have to maintain proper documentation per particular issue of computer or software from user. Documentation should be straight and clear cut. Reader should not have any questions when following instructions you listed. That is nothing but whenever user first time contacted us with some issue, as IT support specialists, we have to maintain proper documentation for particular issue. For example, if I perform some troubleshooting steps, I am going to specify the perform troubleshooting steps in the form of documentation on particular ticketing. Whenever suddenly unexpectedly user out with particular issue, or else that particular issue has not yet resolved by performing one or two troubleshooting steps, definitely that user will be going to contact again and again concerned department with same issue. In this case, if that concern has connected or encountered to other IT support specialist, he might be your colleague, definitely you need not to perform troubleshooting steps which has earlier you performed. By reading the documentation, you can able to understand issue of particular user. In this case, another IT support specialist will be going to start to perform troubleshooting steps from 3 or 4 stages. This will be going to help your work to fixing the issue. Moreover, it will be going to decrease your time to find out the root cause to fix the issues. These are the main effective methods to perform troubleshooting steps to fix the issues from computerized softwares. One of the important vital role of IT support specialist is to performing troubleshooting steps. The troubleshooting steps should be sequential order. As per yesterday and today's session, what you understood, we need to start to perform troubleshooting steps to fix the issues from computer or softwares of particular users by following sequential steps. Those are: ask a question, number 2 is isolating the problem, number 3 is follow cookie crumbs, number 4 is try to perform shortest step first, and fifth one is to troubleshooting pitfalls to avoid. Last one, sixth troubleshooting method that we need to follow while fixing the issue from computers or software is process documentation. These are the 6 effective methods to start your troubleshooting steps to fix the issues from computerized softwares. Everybody look at screen. On the screen you can able to read one scenario. That scenario is no display, blank screen, or else black screen error. Do you have knowledge on this type of error? That error is no display error, or else black screen error, or else blank screen error. If you are a technical savvy, if you are using laptop, definitely you will going to get different errors from your computers. One of the most common error from computer is no display or blank or black screen error. This type of common errors will be going to occur while start up your computer. For example, I have a laptop. I am using my laptop from past 3 years. Suddenly, one fine morning, that morning is today morning, just I tried to restart my computer. Suddenly, unexpectedly, I got one error. That error is no display or blank screen error. When you try to hit power button to start up your computer, the computer might be laptop or desktop. Due to some reasons, due to some causes, due to some effects, some cases laptops or desktops will be going to show one type of common error. That common error is black screen or no display or blank screen error. For example, in your laptop, if you got this type of error, you must have subject knowledge. You should must have proper troubleshooting knowledge to analyze the issue. If you got the same issue in your laptop, how you will going to respond? How you will going to perform troubleshooting steps? On the screen, you can able to see some troubleshooting steps. Those are common troubleshooting steps to fix this error. That error is blank or black screen or no display error. These are the 5 common troubleshooting steps that we need to perform. When you will going to get this type of error, most probably black screen error occurs before signing into the Windows operating system computers. For example, in my laptop I am using Windows operating system. That operating system is Windows 7 operating system. As per today's session, I am using one laptop. That laptop operating system is Windows 7 operating system. Suddenly what happened? Whenever I try to restart my laptop, it is showing different type of error message, that is blank screen error. My laptop is working with Windows 7 operating system. This error occurred before signing into the Windows. As a user of this laptop, whenever I try to signing into my laptop, I got this error. There are different scenarios to get this type of errors. Or else sometimes this black screen error will be going to occur after signing as a user in your computer. So that reason I specially mentioned in this error, most cases this type of error will be going to occur when we try to log in into the computer. Before signing into the computer, we will going to get this error. If you got this error, how you will going to respond? How you will going to analyze this issue? First, we need to analyze the issue to perform or start troubleshooting steps to fix this type of error. For example, I am an IT support specialist. I need to provide troubleshooting steps to this error message to the particular user. User has contacted customer care center with particular issue. That issue is no display or black screen or blank screen error. Whenever his ticket is assigned, allocated to me, definitely I need to respond in a proper manner. By following previous troubleshooting effective methods, I am going to resolve this issue. How? Let's see. Whenever user has contacted me with particular issue, definitely I am going to respond to particular chat, particular user chat or call or a mail. In this case, I am going to greet that particular user. I am going to introduce myself and later I am going to greet particular user. How? Hi, my name is Ravindra Suddala. How can I help you? Definitely user will be going to respond. Hi, my name is Rose. Actually, I am facing some issue from my laptop. In the morning, I try to hit power button in my laptop. Suddenly, it is showing black screen error. That is nothing but it is not. It seems to nothing. It's not loading anything on my laptop display. What happened? I don't know. I don't have that much subject knowledge to fix this type of error. So that reason I contacted you. In this scenario, in this process, what you understood? Particular user has contacted us with one issue. That issue is black screen or no display or blank screen error. He is saying when he tried to hit the power button, he got black screen error. Means he is unable to identify nothing. He is unable to identify something on the laptop display. That is the problem. Moreover, he provided some information to me. That information is nothing but the problem has occurred. The problem has started from today morning onwards. In this case, as an IT support specialist, I need to pose a question. I need to ask a question to the particular user. Definitely, I am going to ask one question to get some more information about particular issue from user laptop. That error message is black screen error. My question is to the user, have you made any changes in your computer earlier? If he made any changes in his computer before occur this error message, definitely we are going to provide that information. If he installed any unauthorized application in the laptop, the improper configuration of softwares might affect the black screen error. If he haven't done any changes in his laptop, he definitely provide, I haven't done anything in my laptop, but this problem has started in the morning onwards. In this case, I need to isolate the problem. Second method to sort out the issue is isolating the problem. In this case, I am going to ask. In this case, I am going to pose one more question to isolate the problem. As IT support specialist, definitely I ask some other question to the user. If you haven't installed any authorized application, have you scanned your computer with licensed version antivirus earlier? If user has made this task, definitely we are going to provide. If in his laptop, if he is using McAfee or some other licensed version antiviruses, if he scan, the scan might be full scan or quick scan, we are going to provide that information. But as per our scenario, that user haven't made any scan in his laptop by using licensed version antivirus from past 3 months. In this case, what you will going to understand, there is a problem. The problem is nothing but virus might have affect the computer OS. Due to that reason, he got this error. Might have a chance it is not. We are not probably fixing. We are not probably following or fixing the same issue. The issue is occurred from antivirus. He haven't scanned his laptop from past 3 months with licensed version antivirus. Moreover, user with laptop, he is not using any licensed version antiviruses. So that reason is he haven't scanned his laptop earlier. In this case, what you understood is not doing anything his laptop for his laptop security and performance. Blindly he is using his laptop every day. In this case, I am going to pose one more question. Whenever you try to restart your laptop, have you heard any beep sound from your laptop? If user heard any beep sound while restarting his laptop, definitely we are going to provide that information to us. If you haven't provided any information to me, you haven't heard any beep sound while restarting power, it's difficult to identify the issue. If we heard beep sound from laptop, or else if we recognize one light is blinking on the power button of particular laptop, that time we can able to sort out the issue easily. If any light is not blinking on the power button of particular laptop, there is no power. We can able to fix the issue. The issue is nothing but there is no power. Power is not supplying properly to the laptop. It might be problem of battery, laptop battery problem. Is there any issue from laptop battery problem? That time it won't show any light. Light will never going to blink on the power button of particular laptop. So that reason I need to isolate the problem by posing one more question. That question is, have you heard any beep sound while restarting your computer, or else can you able to recognize light is blinking on power button of laptop? If light is blinking but I haven't heard any sound, in this case you have to ask one more question. That question is nothing but you have to follow the cookie crumbs. That cookie crumbs is nothing but, have you tried to connect your laptop to the external monitor? Why? Because sometimes due to some physical damages of particular laptop display, sometimes it never going to show display. In this case, in order to sort out the issue as a technical savvy, I need to ask or pose one more question to the user. That question is nothing but, have you tried to connect your laptop to the external display or external monitor? If you connected, or else if you haven't connected, whatever it is, if we connected, definitely we can able to design our troubleshooting steps to fix the issue. If we haven't connected his laptop to external display, we have to change our troubleshooting process. Based on user provided information, we have to change our troubleshooting process. For example, user has connected his laptop to the external monitor. The laptop is providing proper information. The display, there is a proper display. It is not showing any black screen error by connecting external display to the particular laptop. What is the problem? The problem from laptop display. There is a chance of physical damage, right? Blindly you have to say, better to contact your nearby area service center to fix this issue. 100% the problem is physical damage of laptop, especially laptop display. For example, user has connected his laptop to the external monitor, is unable to see anything on external monitor. The problem from computer, not from display. In this case, we have to change our troubleshooting procedure. In this case, I need to suggest user to restart your computer. Press continuously F8 button. During the boot up of computer, you have to continuously press F8 button. If you try to F8, my laptop is working with Windows 7 operating system. During the boot up of computer, if continuously I am pressing F8 button, directly you can able to see the advanced startup options of your computer. On that advanced startup options, you can able to see the mini diagnostics tools. Those diagnostics tools are safe mode with network, safe mode with command prompt. Different modes are there. Especially you need to suggest the user to select safe mode in advanced startup options of your computer. Try to log in as a user in your laptop in safe mode. If I suggested this troubleshooting step to the user to fix the black screen error by logging into safe mode of particular computer by pressing F8 during the boot up of computer, most of the black screen errors will be going to resolve. For example, crashing of particular drivers, especially which driver, crashing of display driver in your laptop might affect the black screen error. Or else installing unauthorized applications in your laptops might affect the black screen error of your computer. In order to fix the issue, in order to finding the root cause of black screen error from your laptop, you have to suggest the user to log in as a user in your computer in safe mode by pressing F8. Most issues from computers will be resolved by logging as a user in safe mode. Once you logged in as a user in safe mode of your computer, which is working with 7 or 8 or 8.1 or Windows 10 operating system, you can able to make many changes to fix the issues from your computer. Especially as per today's session, black screen error. If we logged in as a user in safe mode, just perform different troubleshooting steps. Those troubleshooting steps is nothing but on the screen you can able to see. From troubleshooting step 3 to 4 and 5, you need to perform 3, 4, 5 troubleshooting steps if you logged in as a user in your computer, especially in safe mode. For example, if you are unable to log in your computer in safe mode, what you have to do? It's very difficult to sort out the issue. In this case, if user unable to log in his laptop in safe mode, you have to suggest the user to performing restore points or a system recovery image. That is very difficult. Performing system restore points is nothing but restoring your current computer running configuration into previous date. That is called as a performing restore points. If you created any restore point in your computer, you can able to restore current configuration of your computer into previous date and time. Creating restore points in computers is nothing but saving current configuration, saving current healthier configuration of your laptop based on particular dates and time. For example, in coming months, if something is went wrong in your computer, might have a chance to log in as a user, might have not a chance to log in as a user in your laptop. One of the effective troubleshooting step to fix many issues is to performing system restore points. Last deadly troubleshooting step is to reinstalling Windows. That is nothing but creating or is performing system recovery image. That is nothing but you have to reinstall operating system in your computer through recovery image. In order to perform recovery image to reinstall Windows in your computer might affect your personal data. So that reason, be careful that while performing system recovery image in your computer, you have to take your personal data as a backup on external hard disk drive. Coming to slide information, I provided some common troubleshooting steps. Look at slide. Enter the Windows key sequence to wake up the screen. For example, user has provided much information regarding the particular problem from his computer. The problem is no display or blank screen error. I need to suggest user to perform many troubleshooting steps. Under that, one of the common troubleshooting step, that step is fastest and quickest step to perform or else provide troubleshooting step is enter the keyboard. Continuously press keyboard key button, Windows key button on keyboard sequentially to wake up the screen. This is pressing continuously Windows key on keyboard of your laptop during the boot up of computer while it is showing error message. That error message is blank screen will be going to wake up the screen by pressing Windows key. This key is the shortest method to resolve the black screen error. Earlier we discussed fourth troubleshooting method is to providing fastest troubleshooting step first. That step is nothing but enter the Windows key continuously, pressing the Windows key continuously to wake up the screen. And if it is not work, you have to provide second troubleshooting step. Check the connection with your PC or display, external display. Earlier I provided. And third troubleshooting step, when you can able to perform this third troubleshooting step, remove or update third party antivirus software or else uninstall license expired antivirus. In the third troubleshooting step, what you understood? For example, I got a black screen error. As a user, I need to restart my computer. I need to continuously press F8 button to enter into advanced startup options of computer. Whenever I access the advanced startup options of particular computer, I need to select and log in as a user in safe mode. If computer is facilitating user to log in safe mode, you can able to perform this third troubleshooting step, that is remove or update third party antivirus software or else antivirus software or some other softwares also. Uninstall expired licensed version softwares or applications or antiviruses. This is one of the most common troubleshooting step to fix the black screen error. As a technical support engineer, you need to suggest the users to don't maintain license expired softwares or applications in your laptop, especially antiviruses. This type of applications will be going to affect the black screen error from your computer. Look at slide. Another troubleshooting step. If user perform third troubleshooting step to fix the black screen error, definitely has a IT support specialist you need to provide. Next sequential troubleshooting step, that is perform clean boot of your computer. What is this clean booting? Clean booting is nothing but whenever computer will be going to boot up, computer will be going to loaded with OS and startup services. Unnecessary startup services and processes will be going to wake up during the boot up of computers. Sometimes some services will be going to sometimes some services startup will be going to affect the loading of particular computer OS. So that reason we need to perform fourth troubleshooting step. Whenever user try to restart his computer, normally he will going to get no display or black screen error. In this case, user need to log in into the computer in safe mode by pressing F8. If he logged in as a user in safe mode, you need to perform fourth troubleshooting step, that is performing clean booting. Clean booting is nothing but just go to run command, type msconfig. In run, look at screen. In the run, type msconfig. In the msconfig, you can able to see the services. And the services you can able to see the bunch of services are started. This bunch of services or startup services during the boot up of computer, all services will be going to start. Sometimes unnecessary services startup might affect the booting of particular computer, resulting it shows black screen error. So that reason uncheck boxes and hide the Microsoft services during the boot up of computer. This is called as a clean boot up. You need to perform clean boot to fix black screen error. This is fourth troubleshooting step in our sequential process. And last common troubleshooting step to fix this black screen error is verify if Windows OS support your PSS video card. Probably when you will going to get black screen error, for example, user has updated or else upgraded display adapter drivers in his computer. If upgraded or updated display adapter driver in the computer might affect black screen error. For example, recently upgraded display adapter drivers pack will not support your laptop and laptop OS, which affects the black screen error. So that reason you have to roll back recently upgraded display driver in your computer, or else you have to uninstall previously or else recently install display driver from your computer and restart your computer. Rollback drivers and uninstalling display drivers in your computers fix the black screen error. By performing all these troubleshooting steps as a IT support specialist, if you are unable to fix the black screen error from particular user laptop or computer, you have to suggest the user to contact nearby area authorized servicing center of particular laptop manufacturer. Why? Because by performing these steps, there is a problem of hardware. As a IT support specialist, I am unable to provide troubleshooting steps to remove the computer hardware and back panel and removing battery, all these things. Why? Because professionally it is not recommended. As a IT support specialist, we can able to provide troubleshooting steps to fix the issues, especially those software related issues. If any hardware issue from laptop we are unable to fix, we have to suggest the customer or user to contact authorized servicing center of particular laptop manufacturer. Suggesting user to contacting authorized servicing center is effective way, but most cases in IT world, IT support specialists never going to provide troubleshooting steps to fix the hardware related issues. Certain point of view, we can able to provide troubleshooting steps to hardware issues, just removing a battery of laptop and refixing the battery in a proper way. This is enough, but removing back panel of laptop and removing RAM slots or some other components in the computer is not recommended. If it is face to face, that is face to face is nothing but if you are sat in front of customer or user, you can able to make some modification, you can able to fix the issues of hardware, fix the hardware issues of user laptop. But as a IT support specialist, most cases they will going to provide troubleshooting step through online. It might be chat or call or else emails, or else they will going to provide troubleshooting steps remotely. That is nothing but IT support specialists will be going to access the user computer remotely by using third party tools or built-in tools. Different tools are available to remotely accessing user laptop. For example, user is living in California, but IT support specialist is working in Hyderabad. I need to provide troubleshooting steps. Moreover, I need to fix the issue from user laptop who is living in California. Either I can able to provide troubleshooting steps orally through phone call, or else in written format in chat or email, or else I can able to provide effective troubleshooting steps by accessing running configuration of particular user laptop through remotely. Performing troubleshooting steps, taking remote desktop connection of user laptop by using internet connection is an effective way, effective process. Easily we can able to resolve the issue from user laptop. Whenever user of particular laptop is not a technical savvy, even is unable to perform provided troubleshooting steps properly. In this case, one of the effective way to fix the issues from user laptop or computer is to taking remote desktop connection to fix the issue directly. Total configuration of user laptop will be displayed in your computer. The distance between you and user is thousands of miles, whatever it is. The configuration of user computer will be going to displays or appears in your computer through remotely. This is a remote desktop connection. I hope you guys are understood this session. This session is troubleshooting session. The session of troubleshooting is over, and try to find common issues from computers. You can able to search in Google, just type one keyword, what are the basic common issues from computers. You can able to see the different error, the list of error messages you can able to find out. Moreover, in Google you can able to find out sequential troubleshooting steps that you need to perform to fix the issues. Most common issues from computers are no display error, blank screen error, or else no power error, or else blue screen error, BSOD error, or else speaker issues, or else internet issues, or else display issues, or else some other issues, keyboard issues, mouse issues, different common issues. The list of common issues are available in Google. Try to search common issues of computer in Google. Moreover, find out and prepare sequential troubleshooting steps to fix the each common problem of computer. I hope this session might help your career and development. Thank you for your great patience to listening my presentation. I hope you guys understood this presentation. Have a great day. See you in coming sessions. Bye bye. See you.
Welcome to the new session on basics of networking, or called networking basics. Today we are going to learn about the very fundamental things or very basic components and things like how to set up a network, what are the components of a network, what is a network, and its benefits and uses. So let's get to see what we have today, the topics for the discussion. So these are the topics that we will be learning in this session about what is a network, the various types of networks or different types of networks, and their uses. So how about looking at what is a network? So we have various types of networks. Today the whole world runs on networks, meaning from the day we start our work we have to use the various types of networks. Like for example, internet is the best example we could look at. So internet is one of the world's biggest network. So what is a network? Why we need a network? What are the components to set up a network? So the networks play a very important role in our day-to-day life. So what is a network? Let's start with the definition of what a network is. So what is a network? In a simple way, connecting two or more computers to a switch or a hub is called as a network. So that's a simple way to define a network. Connecting two or more computers or laptops or servers, could be any other network device. So there are different types of devices that we use in the network. Most commonly used devices are PCs, computers, servers, printers, smartphones, tablets are also the devices that are part of the network. So we call these kinds of devices as end devices. Basically, to set up a network we would require different kinds of components, and those different components that are used to set up a network are: number 1, end devices, number 2, media, and number 3, these networking devices. There is a big difference between the end devices and the networking devices. So end devices are very commonly used devices like computers, laptops, smartphones, tabs, servers. These are all the devices that come under this category of end devices. They are basically used for data transfer, storing the data, computational purposes. We store files in computers, in servers. We also use them to process some information. Suppose you want to access some web page. So we use a device. It could be PC, or it could be a smartphone, or it could be a tab. So when we use these devices, we need some applications. So these computers and laptops and smartphones, they have an operating system of their own, and on top of this operating system we have various applications. These applications help the users to access the various resources, and they help us to communicate. So let's take this example. You want to access a website. To access a website we require a end device. Like for example, here we see personal computers and laptops. These are the examples of end devices. Servers. Basically these servers store the web pages or some databases or some other files, maybe video files or audio files. They are all stored in the servers so that the users from various parts of the internet can have access to them. They are also most common in organizations. Within the organization we also have networks purely for our office utilizations, and there are also other network devices like we see here, network printers. Suppose there is a big company of 100 employees. The company cannot afford to provide 100 printers for all these employees. So we have a network printer which can be shared by a group of people. It could be 10, 20 people or 30, 40 people can share one single printer. So that also will be part of the network. So that's why it's called as network printer. So today most of us smartphones are too small in size, so that we use tablets. Tablet is like a mini-sized personal computer or mini-sized laptop. So these tablet and smartphones. So all these 5 different devices form a component called end devices. These end devices are used to store information. This storing information could be in form of data, files, Word file, Excel file or PowerPoint file, and images could be photographs, family photos or friends photos, etc., etc. And videos, it could be of some movie or it could be any other video format, or it could be plain audio files. It could be some music or some recorded voice, So these are the various types of information that are stored in these end devices, and it's not just for storing purpose alone. We also use these end devices to process information and also for computational purposes. So end devices are very essential. They could be used either individually for without the network communication, as well as also for basic network communication. So within these end devices, all these end devices have their own operating system, whether it be Windows operating system. Windows operating system is again further divided into desktop operating system and server operating system. And desktop operating system is the one which is used on the personal computers, on the laptops. These are the devices that use the basic operating system, desktop operating system. And a server operating system is the one which is used on high-end servers, which is normally like web server, like email server, or database server, or FTP server. So server operating system has capability to be able to share information with hundreds of devices, whereas desktop operating system is for a single use, for a single person to use the device and resources, whereas server can offer services in terms of the ones which we have discussed, computation, storage, and processing for multiple requests, multiple users. Let's take this example. Some of you want to access some web page, let's say, for example, www.zoomgroup.com. So you want to access that web page. So when you access this web page, you are not the only person accessing this web page. There may be hundreds of thousands of people across the globe trying to access the same web page. So the server operating system ensures that the requests are served because it has a capability to perform this task. But the question is, how does a single user sitting in one part of the world is able to access the server which is in some other part of the world? So that's where the network comes into play, the internet comes into play, the intranet comes into play. So these types of networks help organizations to ensure they have the better productivity, they have better facilities that they offer to the users and organizations. So today, with the help of internet, we see how many benefits we have, how much of information that is being shared across the internet. You have every information that you want in your fingertips. On your smartphone, you have everything that is available. It could be about news, it could be about weather, it could be about education, it could be about searching for information. So you have everything. If in case of the entertainment, you have live entertainment available. You can watch movies online. You also have the access to do transactions, internet banking, so you don't have to travel to the bank. So you have internet on your phone, on your smartphone as well. You can access the bank services, transact, like you want to transfer the amount, you want to, withdrawing the amount requires you to physically travel to the ATM or to the bank. But even that is being done with the help of a network. So if you walk into an ATM to withdraw the money, so you can see that you have to do a transaction, and that transaction requires network connectivity. So there's a computer inside the ATM which is trying to connect to the server which is in the bank, and then it will validate your user account, get your password verified, and then allow you to do the transaction. So we have so many examples, and all these examples require the network. So without the network, we cannot have any services running today. So we have just seen the concept of end devices. These end devices are the most important components of a network. So they are the ones which the user will interact with. So if you want to open a browser, so we need a computer. It could be a laptop, it could be a PC. And when you open the web page is served by a server. So the server, the end device are very important for the network communication. The second important component to build a network is the media. So media plays an important role to provide connectivity between the end user and the server. The end user may be in one part of the network and the server is in another part of the network. So for the client to access the server, we require the media. So the media can be defined into two different categories called wired media, where we use the physical wire to connect between the PC and the switch, as well as from the server to the switch. This is the physical connectivity, wired media. We also call cables. We use different types of cables, that is copper cable, like we say it's Cat5 or Cat6, Cat5e, or the different types of copper cables. Then we have the fiber. The second category is the fiber cables. So these have very high bandwidth to handle. They can transfer gigabytes of bandwidth. They have the capacity to send and receive high amounts of data in terms of gigabits and terabytes. And the third category of cable is the coaxial cable. This coaxial cable was once upon a time, like let's say in the 80s, 1980s and 1990s, this was popular, but today this is outdated. Coaxial cable is no longer used for the purpose of data transfer. We only use either copper or fiber as the physical media or wired media for data transfer. So under copper, there was a lot of evolution that happened, right, from Cat3, Cat4, Cat5, and currently the standard is Cat6. So Cat6 cable offers speeds up to 1 gigabits per second. Cat5 can offer only up to 100 Mbps per second. So fibers again come under two categories. Under the fiber category, we have two subcategories called single mode fiber and multimode fiber. Single mode fiber is used for long distance transmission of data. For example, you want to send data, let's say from Hyderabad to Chennai, or let's say from Hyderabad to Mumbai, or from Hyderabad to Delhi. So these places are hundreds of kilometers away. So to drive the signal from Hyderabad to such a long distance, we have to use a fiber which supports long distance, and that is the single mode fiber. The single mode fiber uses laser technology, and it has the capability to run up to, let's say, 100 to 120 kilometers distance. And at that end, we have to have a repeater to regenerate the signal to send this data to another 100 kilometers. So the range of single mode can be approximately around 100 to 120 kilometers. So this is very widely used between cities which are far away. And the second type of fiber cable that we discussed is multi-mode fiber. The multi-mode fiber has a capability for short distances, let's say 500 meters, 1000 meters, or 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, up to 5 kilometers or so. We can make use of this multi-mode fiber within the building, like from one floor to another floor. We want to have a high speed connectivity, we would use the multi-mode fiber. So copper supports up to 1 Gbps and has a limited distance. It can support only up to a maximum of 100 meters. Copper Cat5, Cat6 has the capability to support only up to 100 meters distance, whereas the fiber has capability for long distance. We have two modes of fiber, that is multimode fiber for short distances, maybe within the building, or let's say we have two buildings very close to each other, 100, 200 meters, 300 meters, we can use the multimode fiber. But for long distances from city to city, etc., we use the single mode fiber which supports long distances. And discussed as the coaxial cable, it was once upon a time used. It has lot of drawbacks when compared with the copper and fiber. So it is no longer used for data communication. But just to touch upon this subject of using coaxial cable for data communication, it is supporting a maximum speeds of up to 10 Mbps, number one. Number two, it cannot allow multiple users to send and receive data. So it will be an issue when multiple devices send data, there will be collisions. So it's better to use the copper and fiber which supports a very higher bandwidth and also supports long distances. So these are the benefits of this copper and fiber cable. And another type of media that is available for data communication is wireless. And today we use wireless so much that in fact when you are at home or in office, you use the mobile phone, so we are using the wireless data. So not only for internal communication within the office, but wireless can be used from one building to another building. Sometimes it can run few kilometers also. So wired media has cables like copper, fiber and coaxial cables, and under wireless we use most widely used wireless technology is radio frequency, RF. We use the RF for the Wi-Fi at home, at office, as well as for building to building connectivity also we use the wireless technology. So under the media we have these two categories called wired and wireless. So to connect the end devices into the network, we have to use either wired cabling or through wireless cabling. This is very, very important. Without connecting the end device like PC or server or printer to the network, we cannot have communication established. So basic network communication requires communication between the PC and the network device. So the network devices, the next category that we are going to discuss is the network devices or networking devices. So before we go to discuss about the different types of this thing, we have different categories of networks. Local area network, LAN. This is the most common and very widely used among all the users at home or at office. So at home, if you have an internet connection, this internet connection is shared by all the family members, and that becomes a small local area network. When you walk into your bank, you see a lot of officers working, and that's one local area network. So you go to a college and you have a computer lab, and all these computers in the computer lab are interconnected with the help of a local area network. So local area network is the most common one in all the small organizations as well as in the large organizations. Then we have the second type of network called Metropolitan Area Network or MAN. So the MAN helps an organization having multiple offices within the same city. The Metropolitan Area Network helps organizations which have multiple offices within the same city to communicate with each other. Let's take an example of a bank. A bank may be named XYZ. A bank XYZ has branches in the same city but in different areas. So to establish connection between these different offices or the branches within the same city, we set up a Metropolitan Area Network. So the local area network in one branch can communicate with local area network in another branch within the same city with the help of Metropolitan Area Network. So interconnecting the local area networks within the same city is called as a MAN. So let's now take a small example of how to set up a small network. So here I am going to show you a small network, how to set up a small network with the help of this paint. So, let us consider this is a device and we call it a switch. And we are going to discuss about what this device does in a short while. And these are the computers, and just for representation purpose. And we need to connect this to the switch. So, to set up one small network, a local area network, we require these three components. What are these components? One is the computers. So, say PC1, we can reduce the size, so it becomes easy to PC1, and this is PC2, and this is PC3. So, we want to establish communication between these three computers. Okay. So, this is the media, the one which we are representing here. This is the media. We help the PC to connect to the network with the help of media. So, this media is copper wire. So, we may be using Cat5 cable or Cat6 cable. So, to set up a network, we require